Oops, my heart went.
Thank you, baby. Looks delicious.
All right, guys, rib tutorial. So bend your rack, slide your fingers under there, and rip the membrane off. Some say you need a paper towel. Nah, you don't. For my binder here, I'm using vegetable oil. You could use mustard. You could use canola oil. Get your rub, coat the entire rack. Pat the rub down. Don't rub it, is all you're doing then is getting the rub on your gloves and wasting it. Rub your meat on your own time. I'm going to hang these from my pit barrel smoker at about 300 degrees. Get those coals fired up. I'm dropping some apple wood in. The rack hangs. Once they're done to about 200 degrees, I'm going to take them, brown sugar, pads of butter, and my favorite barbecue sauce and wrap them in foil. At this point, I rest them for about an hour and they're done. If you wanted to, you could always throw them back on the smoker for another hour. Get that sauce really tacky. Get your favorite machete, slice them up, guys. These are delicious. Not fall off the bone ribs. This is the perfect baby back bite.
McDonald's McNuggets. Start with that chicken breast. Go ahead and cut it up into little cubes, and we're gonna blend it in batches, and we're gonna pulse it. You could use a grinder if you have one, but I don't have one. I'm guessing a lot of you don't have one. You could use a blender, works just as good. Season the meat with a bunch of salt and pepper, and then the key to shaping your nuggets is to keep your hands wet so it doesn't stick to you. So you feel me? We made a few McDonald's shapes, and we went off with some dinosaurs, made a country, and look at that. I don't know what that is. Throw it into the freezer for like 2 hours. For the dry mix, we're going to go flour, cornstarch, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, mix it up. For the wet batter, we're going to go eggs, half a cup of water, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and whip that up. Then once your nuggets are hard, we're going to go dry, wet, and then leave on there. And then once you do that, you're going to heat up some oil. Once it bubbles around the stick, the wood, the chopstick, throw them into the oil. Make sure they don't stick to each other. Fry them for about 2 minutes each side. Take them out, and you got chicken McNuggets. Yes,
You still buy marshmallows? We're gonna make them.
On baking pan. Spray oil. Half a cup of potato starch. Half a cup of powdered sugar.
Oh, baby. Whiskey business. Dust the every corner, brother. Stand mix roll.
Half a cup of water. Gelatin. 3 envelopes. Sprinkle that on top. Give a little whiskey business. Put this to the side. Medium pot. 1.5 cups sugar.
1 1/4 cup light corn syrup. And half a cup of water.
Medium high heat. Bring to a boil.
And then boil this big until 240 Fahrenheit.
Remove from the heat.
Stand mixer.
See, there's your set gelatin.
Low speed. Carefully stream the very hot liquid down the side of the bowl. Do a little more until all the syrup is added.
Whip on high
For 5 minutes.
Dummy thick. Last, beat in 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Transfer to your prepared pan. Dampen your hands. Smooth out that top.
Leave out uncovered.
At room temperature overnight. Starch mixture. Get out your marshmallow and cut.
Into 1-inch cubes.
Coat with more starch.
So we got homemade marshmallows, but
They also toast.
It's McDonald's French fries. Start by getting ready a bowl of water and add a little bit of sugar to it. Mix it up. Then take the rest of the potatoes, 3 of them. Go ahead and cut them into slices, and then you're gonna go ahead and cut them into slices again. You want them to be like 1/4 of an inch, just like this, nice and small, just like McDonald's. And then put them into the sugar water and place them into the fridge for like 30 minutes. Put the oil into the pan after 30 minutes. Take out the fries, drain them, and then you want to dry them real well on a towel. Don't use paper towels because that's a waste of paper towels. It's a waste of money. Just use a regular ass towel. And then once they're dry, place them into a little Pyrex. And then check that the oil is hot enough using a chopstick. And we're going to flash fry them for like 60 seconds. We're going to go ahead 60 seconds. Flatten them out on the Pyrex. Put them into the fridge for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, take them out. And then you're going to refry them for like 4 to 5 minutes until they're golden brown. Lightly golden brown, however much you want them. And then go ahead and place them into a big bowl. And this whole process is just because it's how McDonald's does it. Go ahead and sauce them up right away, give them a nice toss, and you got McDonald's fries. Yes, sir.
Flour. Well, add 3 whole eggs and 1 egg yolk. And knead. Let it rest. slowly roll out the pasta dough. It's so thin you could see through it. Cut the pasta.
Buffalo wings. If I see anyone go to B-Dubs, whatever, with sell wings, you a fucking clown. All these wings right here only cost $10. If you went to B-Dubs or something, that shit would cost like 25, 30 bucks. Season it with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then get the oil ready. You're gonna want a lot because we're gonna deep fry these. Then into a pan, you're gonna put about half a cup of Frank's Red Hot and about 3 tablespoons of butter. You're gonna let that all come together, and that's gonna make the buffalo sauce. Then you want the oil to be really hot. You want to see a lot of bubbles around the chopstick. Throw in the wings. You want to do like batches. You don't want to overcrowd. And make sure you wear a shirt when you frying anything because the oil will be attacking you like crazy. You don't want to get that burnness. So take some carrots and go ahead and chop them up into little sticks, smashes, whatever you want to do. And then take out the wings after about 15 minutes. You want to flip them halfway through. Take them out, put them into a bowl. Put on the buffalo sauce after the butter is all melted. And you got to do this right away. Give them a nice toss, serve with ranch and carrots, and you got buffalo wings. Yes, sir.
Oh, you like plain popcorn? No. Salted caramel corn.
Half a cup of butter. 1 cup of brown sugar.
Quarter cup of maple syrup.
1.5 teaspoons of salt.
3 quarts of popcorn. Unsalted and freshly popped.
Onto the stove, a little over medium heat.
Now bring that up
While constantly stirring. Look how smooth. Lightly boil that.
Stirring occasionally for 4 minutes. Stir in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 30 more seconds. Then half a teaspoon of baking powder. Pour that over your popcorn. Fold that together. Really hot. Be careful. Spread onto a baking sheet.
Spread it out nicely.
Now look, you could eat it now, but we're gonna make it crispy.
Into the oven at 250 Fahrenheit.
For 30 minutes.
Stirring occasionally. Take it out of the oven. Let it cool.
Now that right there, listen carefully. That is salted caramel corn.
We're going to hack this box brownie mix to make it taste a whole lot better. So the instructions say a quarter cup of water, half cup of vegetable oil, and 2 eggs. We're actually going to change this. So all the mix goes in a bowl, followed by a teaspoon of espresso powder, whole tablespoon of cocoa powder, teaspoon of vanilla, quarter cup of water, half cup of vegetable oil, and a tablespoon of sour cream. That's right, sour cream. Mix it all up together really well. And then it says 2 eggs, but we're actually going to add 1 egg and 2 egg yolks and mix it all in until saturated, pinch of salt. And we're going to incorporate a bag of third-party chocolate chips like Ghirardelli, then grease an aluminum foil lined baking sheet, and we're going to distribute the batter evenly throughout the sheet, tap it against to release the air bubbles, and bake for 18 to 28 minutes depending on how done you want it. I like it a little more gooey, but that's just me.
Yeah. So seductive. I take you to the king.
Yo, are you still here buying your chips? Nah, we don't need that. We make homemade chips. Listen to that crunch. Take large potato and peel it. And take a large knife and you're going to slice it super, super thin into little chip-like shapes. Pat super dry with paper towels. Take your potatoes and place them into the oil at 375 degrees Fahrenheit and fry them until golden brown for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once they are nice and golden brown, take them out of the oil and place it onto a baking sheet lined with paper towels. Sprinkle with a nice amount of salt and fry the rest of the potato. And there you go, guys. We make homemade chips. All right, let's give it a try. Look for that crunch. Click that pause button for more recipes.
Bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, BLT. Start with iceberg lettuce, slice it up, and get heirloom tomatoes. It looks ugly, but bro, these are so good. It tastes like steak. I kid you not. I freaking bring one home from Whole Foods because I work there just to have my family try it, bro. It's hella good. Now get thick cut bacon, fried up, crispy, both sides. I was going to do more. You should probably do more, but I can only fit 4 on this small ass pan, so that's just what I did. I didn't want to do another batch. Onto sourdough bread, 2 pieces, butter, both sides. Go ahead and put it on there, toast it up. Now we're going to spice it up with a little spicy mayonnaise. Mayonnaise and some hot sauce. I used some Louisiana. I wanted to use Tabasco, but it was going to be $10 for a fucking bottle of Tabasco at the store. And then put the lettuce, the heirlooms. Heirlooms is key. Some more hot sauce. The bacon laid on there nice and neat. And honestly, just top it. And honestly, I never eat BLTs, but this shit was fire. Yes,
Instead of buying Reese's, nah, we make homemade Reese's. 10 graham crackers into a blender, blend it up. Pour the crumbs into a bowl, add 1.5 cups peanut butter, 1 cup powdered sugar, and mix it all together. Melt some chocolate in the microwave. Spoon the melted chocolate into cupcake liners and spread it on the edges. Pour the peanut butter mixture into a little disc and place it inside. Top it with some more chocolate and even it out. Place in the fridge till the chocolate hardens. And then after a bunch of hours, it looks like that. Just cut it in half and look at that. How insane does that look? All right, let's give it a try. It tastes exactly like a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, but even better. It has even more peanut butter. It is delicious. Click that plus button for more recipes.
What? You still go to Arby's to buy curly fries? 3 russet potatoes. Firelizer curly fry attachment. Stab it in the... Pretty simple, right? A little bit of salt. Cover it with warm water. Soak that brother 10 minutes. Now we make the batter. 1/2 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons smoked paprika, 2 tablespoons of ancho powder, 1/2 tablespoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Wait, no. Whiskey business. 1 cup of water. Until smooth. Medium pot, 2 inches of oil. Heat to 375 Fahrenheit. Drain your taters. Batter your potatoes in batches. Carefully into your oil. Fry 3 to 5 minutes. Transfer to a wire rack. Season immediately with salt. Repeat with the rest. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Some crispy boys. Ooh. Ooh. Woo! Now those are some fries.
Grork Boys mac and cheese, let's get it. Cook your pasta slightly under al dente. You're going to rinse it, cold water, put it in half pans, add granulated garlic, cracked black pepper, and Parmesan cheese. On top, add any 3 cheese mixture you want, 1/2 cup of milk in each pan, and then you're going to mix it up so it looks like this. Melt some butter, Velveeta cheese, you're going to mix it. Mix it and mix it. We're not adding flour. It's not going to be a roux. You're going to add some milk, about a cup at a time. Melt down now that Velveeta until it looks like this, nice and smooth. Pour that over top of your mixture of mac and cheese. This is going to be your cheese sauce. Mix that up. Once it's mixed thoroughly, you're still going to have that whole shredded cheese in there. You're going to top the pan with more shredded cheese, 300 degrees in the oven for about 30 minutes. Take it out, stir it up, mix it together in the oven for another 30, and here's what you got. Insert epic cheese pull.